Welcome everybody. It is Friday night and that means it is time for these cars to get sideways. It is qualifying night here at Mondello Park, round 5 of the SLIDESTYLE Premier Drift Tournament Series. I am Alex. I am currently not on your screen, but these cars are on your screen. These guys are ready to absolutely throw down for solo qualifying. So we are ready to get started doing a double header tonight. These guys are handling both qualifying and the bracket all on one night, so we are going to go on ahead and get the festivities underway. But first of all, we are going to go over the specifications for these vehicles. What these cars are all about as we're looking at them. These guys are all on a stock engine block in these machines, under 1,000 horsepower. They can tune them up, they can go all kinds of crazy. As you can see, Kakumba right here, his doesn't even fit in the hood. Under 1,000 horsepower though, rear wheel drive, their wheels have got to be 17 to 20 inches in diameter, certain width requirements, and all 4 wheels have got to be the same all the way around that machine. So as you can see on these cars, if they were to go into the tech shed, they could just pull the wheels off, rotate them around, and they'll be all good after a quick air pressure adjustment. And of course, all the cars have to have a front bumper, which we have no problems with. We've had some modifications to the regulations here in SLIDESTYLE, where 4-door vehicles are now allowed. You can see Jay is showing that off right here with this 4-door Corolla, looking good as always. And all these monster machines here, as these guys are ready to get set to go. And of course, you can't forget the Lamborghini Huracan, added here with a recent update to RX. So we're going to take you on a quick pass of the course here. So we're going to slide on over. So the start line is going to be right here. Lucky enough that this map has an actual line on the track ready for us, all ready to go here. So the cars are going to start up in this area before making a sharp right and left hand turn. Tight S-bend. It's going to be very, very technical through this section. It's going to be interesting to see how everybody approaches it. And then following that short, tight corner, they're going to make the long pass all the way down here. Have to hold a drift all the way through, and you can see right at the end here, that corner tightens up as they come back around to what is going to be the finish of the tandem course. But for qualifying, we do things a little bit differently, run a longer line for the solo as they come back through. And this right here is what I consider to be the most technical portion of the course. We'll take the drone way up here in the sky for you so you can see why that is, how it's an awkward angle on the way in. See, the weird bug with the latest update to CarX is in drone mode, you can still see your mouse, but for us, that's useful. So you've got the long pass in, and then it just tightens up to a sharp 90-degree left-hander right there. And then, of course, next week for the main event, these guys would be making the right hand here, coming this way. Come back through a straight away here. They've got to figure out how to navigate that before making the big 180. And coming back around, passing the start line again. As you can see, Jay is ready to go, lined up there. They would come back around through the S-curves here before finishing out their qualifying line. And finishing out right here. And it is you, the fans, that vote on every single run. So keep that in mind as we're watching these guys, that your voice and your vote counts of every run. We'll be watching the replay, checking everybody out, and we will have a 1 to 5 star vote in the chat and let them know what you thought about their run, and we'll average it all up and they will get scored. And that's how we're going to do it, and that will set the bracket for the main event. So without further ado, our first driver is on the course. It is Brunkle J, and he is in the mean black and green machine here, his Toyota Corolla. And he is ready to burn it down. He is burning those rear tires down, and we are going to see what he's got for us here. He gets his launch off the start line. Makes his way into the technical right and left hand turns here. Whips that car around. You can see with that short wheelbase how quickly he's able to transition from side to side. Passes around the long left-hander. It's tricky. He gets it slowed down at the end and handles it perfectly. Transitions the car left to right. Let's see how he handles the most technical portion of the course here. Does a fine job there, making it look smooth as ever. Carries a whole lot of momentum around, brings it to the inside of the long 180. As he comes to look at the angle he gets coming back through the long sweeping S curves here. We're gonna get a replay of this and we're gonna get the vote up in the chat. Let us know what you think about Jay's run here. Gets the launch there. You can see how much angle that car can pull off so quickly. And how much speed it carries for how overall how small of a vehicle it is. It's able to bring the momentum 150%. You can see he's able to put it exactly where he wants at any given time. It's such a difficult corner to maintain speed through there, and he does it. Quick transitions. Back through that S curve. The vote is up in the chat, so let us know what you think. As we look at DK's mean machine here, as we wait on Jay's vote to go through.
Hell yeah, that's a mean-ass Mustang.
There he comes. Jay makes his way over to the commentary booth. We'll be joined tonight by Jay, Akuza, and DK, who you're currently looking at right here. Showing a little bit of the horsepower. I love the license plate there on the front. But this is a mean-looking machine. Jay, what do you think about the run you had there just a minute ago?
Oh, that car can sling so much angle. I love it.
It looks so good doing it too, man. You guys have the...
And only at 980 horsepower.
No kidding. 980 in that little thing.
980. Didn't need no more than that.
Doesn't need any more. Not a touch more. Well, we still got just a little bit coming down on the vote here. Probably another 30 seconds left. We've had reports in the past of people watching on the Twitch app on their mobile device not being able to see votes. I always recommend trying to pull up the chat in a browser window. If you could maybe use a laptop or something, or if you want to just open the browser window on your phone just for the chat and not the stream, you should be able to see the vote there. The apps tend to have trouble with the voting. We're not sure why that is. But definitely try to bring up the browser window to get your vote in, because we want to know, we want to get your votes in, and we want to know what you think about all these drivers. But we're going to get Jay's score inputted here momentarily. Comes out with the 3.4 to start. But well, real quick before we move along, seeing as we're just getting started up, we take over a quick look at the chat here, and I appreciate everybody coming to join us, starting an hour early tonight, having a bit of a weird situation this week, but we're getting everything taken care of. How many people were unable to vote in that poll? We'll give a quick second here as we look at DK's machine here. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so everybody make sure you refresh your browser. We're going to put that poll up one more time, and we're going to do it for just 1 minute, so it's going to be a quick vote this time around. But we're going to put that poll back up for 1 more minute, so make sure your browser is all refreshed, and we will get that vote back up, and we will vote for Jay one more time so that we can get everybody's voice heard. That's what it's all about here at SLIDESTYLE. And while we're hanging out and taking care of that, we can talk a little bit about SLIDESTYLE. Anybody that has CarX Drift Racing online If you enjoy drifting, you enjoy the game, you want to be a part of what we have going on, you can join in on the SLIDESTYLE Discord. !SLIDESTYLE in the chat will get you the information you need to join up. The rules are simple, and it's anybody that's on console, PC. We don't play with any crazy mods or anything like that. It's all the base game. We want everybody to be able to participate. So if you are interested in coming and sliding around with these guys, absolutely do that. The polls should be about ready to go.
Here, man, come drift with all of us. It's fun as hell.
We've been having a blast doing this for a long time. But we're making sure everything is straightened out on our end, and the vote is on the way. All right, so I'm seeing on my side, I'm seeing the poll now. So is everybody else, hopefully everybody else is able to see theirs. Make sure it's there.
I can see it.
Get your vote in for sure. I see votes coming in, so we've got a few more people are definitely able to see theirs.
Just checking out my partner in crime's ride here. The FAFO crew.
Oh yeah. This thing is, I mean, the detail going in. I love the license plate there. DK with the horse on the back window, man. It's the Mustang is what it is. All right, well, we seem to be getting more votes in the chat this time, so I think it is working for more people, which is a good thing. So we're going to get these votes counted up, and then we are going to get back to the action here. Should be about 30 seconds left on that vote. We will make sure we get that score updated on our display as well. I had a feeling your run was a little bit better than a 3.4 there, Jay. I was a little bit curious as to what was going on with that.
Well, I felt the 3.4 was accurate, but if
no, that was a
more generous to your boy.
That little car is a machine right there, man. That is a racing machine. It looks good doing it too. But that was a great run, a great first run of the day as well. We were definitely able to get more votes in that time, so I believe we have solved the problem a little bit here. So we have got it updated. Well, it got you up to a 3.7 there.
I mean, I'll take it.
That is a solid for the first qualifying run of the day. That is a solid score right there. So now, partner in crime, DK is going to take a run at it here, and we're going to see what he's got in the mean Mustang machine here. Well, you hear him winding up the horsepower. Sticks the rear end down and slams that car to the side. For the amount of power that this car has, the amount of control that DK is able to get out of it is incredible.
He's got all the whirly pops in this car.
That's right. And look at the accuracy making it through. Got to grab the handbrake there a little bit, but keeps it from spinning out. Does a good job there. That's hard to do with all that horsepower. When it wants to come around on you, you got to get on it quick, and he absolutely does that and keeps the momentum rolling. He's able to keep it on the outside. Coming through these S-curves here. Absolutely burning it down, smoking them up big time. What a run right there. We're going to see that one more time.
And my boy's gonna be on 90s by the time he gets done.
That's right, he's cooking them. And I'm telling you, that car gets up and gets after it real quick.
Damn straight. He's put a lot of time into this team. I was there for all of it.
I was to say, you guys have been practicing and working hard all week long. It is absolutely showing. Y'all are on point with it. The vote is in the chat.
Threw that shit down.
Go on and let us know what you think. About a minute left on that vote.
God damn, that was a far run.
There, there he is. What is going on, buddy?
Yeah, I am. It was a far run from the track to the commentator's booth. But made it happen in time.
Had to haul on over here, but you got here, man. What a run right there. That car has got some power to it, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. 1,000 on the dot.
Right on the button. Well, that was a hell of a run there. It looked like it wanted to rotate around on you one time, but you got the handbrake in there and got a wrangle on it and said, "No, you're gonna do what I tell you to, racing machine." And it looked like it listened.
Yeah, it did. I got a little tweaks to do, but hey.
Oh, it's a good looking thing, and as long as it's tuned up for the tandems, because that's what we're all about. But the vote is coming down to it here, so we're gonna see what you average out to. As we get a look at it there, we'll update our system accordingly, and we're checking out Akuza's machine here. He's got the same ride, but it's got a new wrap to it this time around. As DK just barely squeaks out Jay with a 3.8 on the score.
Well deserved.
But y'all both did a great job on both of those. So we're going to look at Akuza's machine right here real quick. He has changed up the wrap on it. I absolutely love what he has done with this. What he had before was great, but this is some kind of cool right here.
What is this, little Overwatch action here?
A little Overwatch on the roof there.
Man, how'd you get a Blizzard
He said, I see
man?
over in the chat, he says, Memoy from the Kino Discord made the wrap for the vehicle. He made some minor alterations, but he says thanks to them for the great looking ride, and it is absolutely great looking, that is for sure. But we are going to see what he can do with this machine. He always puts on a great qualifying run and puts down a good score to start, so we're going to see what we get from Akuza here.
Yeah.
Right on the rev limiter, getting off the line, and it's like I always say, it's interesting to see what people do with this first part. Oh, little bit of lag spike there on my end of things.
A little bit, not too bad.
But it just looks like it got back down under control there. It just added a little extra flair to his run, that's all it is.
Still burning it down though.
But you can see absolutely, man, the speed he's carrying. Look at that little bumper tap off the wall there. I'm not sure, that might have been on purpose. He just runs over, kisses it a little bit, and then jumps right back in the throttle.
That he had to leave his mark.
Yeah, he just had to let everybody know that this is my territory over here. Went in there with a ton of speed, and if that wasn't on purpose, man, he gathered it up like you wouldn't believe. That looked awesome. Man, we're gonna take one more look at that real quick. That was a great run to start out there. Little bit of a lag, a little bit of a weird lag there, but he was able to gather back up. Now let's see what happens as he heads over here towards this tire barrier. He got in hot. Now he did get off in the dirt a little bit there, but yeah, he was just barely tapped the tire barrier and was right back in the throttle. Was able to keep the momentum rolling the entire time, which is hard to do after contact with the wall or tires in that case.
Because the tires like that are made to like catch the momentum of the car if you lose control.
Yeah, absorb the impact and slow you down. Yeah. That's what they're there for. So to be able to come off of that, stay in the throttle, keep the angle of the car too, because he was still sliding. He was still in a drift while that happened. So
yeah,
we'll get your
tactical maneuver. He used it as springboard.
That's what it was. That's what it was. But get your votes on in. Let us know what you think about that run as we're looking at Theory's Mustang machine, and I'm sure Akuza will be making over. He's the final member of the commentary team. I think Race Control was trying to get their get their runs in early so they could come join us and hang out and have a good time tonight. We're looking at Theory is usually running the orange, black, and gray S15, but he is coming to hang out with the dark red and black mean-looking Mustang. And it looks like this course is Mustangs seem to be a fan favorite here, or a driver favorite, as I should say.
This Mustang just looks angry.
It really does, man. But these, well, DK, what do you think? Because that was your choice of vehicle for the. Well, that's your choice of vehicle anyway. But that was your choice for this course. Do you feel it suits the track well?
Yeah, I have to say the horsepower you can get and the torque and everything to put to that rear tires, it's just about control.
For making that long sweeping left-hander, at least for qualifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got to hold the angle, enough power to keep the rear end of the car out.
Definitely. All right, well, we got the score in for Akuza here. Is a 3.2. Comes in, that drops him in third right now. But Theory is on deck, and we are going to see what he does with the Mustang power here, and see if he can leapfrog over DK that's in the top spot with that 3.8.
Let's burn them YOLOs down to 90s.
Yeah, all the way down. Taking them to the recycling plant after it's all done. What do they turn? Don't they take tires and turn them into running tracks for like middle schools and high schools and stuff like that? At least that's what they do where I'm from.
Yeah.
Good use of them.
Run on many of them.
That's right, man. Look at the speed he's carrying through this thing, man. You can hear that motor is just evil sounding.
God, that is smooth.
But that is one thing we always talk about with Theory. If you want somebody, if you could drop a dime out there on the racetrack and have somebody put their rear tires right on it, Theory is your man. The consistency he carries through his runs, we're gonna watch that one again for sure. The consistency he carries through his runs every time is just top notch.
I gotta say, I love watching all these guys drift. They make me look.
Didn't like us better the second time around. There we go. It just didn't. It didn't like. Oh, there. I don't know what happened there. All right. Well, we get to see the second half of the run here.
These drones, man, they're losing the connection.
I'm telling you, it's always these drones.
Controller.
Don't trust them. You can't trust these drones. We need to go back to the old camera ways.
Oh yeah.
It's the aliens.
Oh, and we all right. Well, I hope y'all were paying attention the first time around, because it looks like we don't get to see. We don't get to see the run, right? We're gonna give it well, we got the vote up. Let me give it one more crack at it here. We're gonna see. It doesn't want to do anything, man. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Back to the old camera ways. We can have a camera truck behind them.
Here we go. That's what we need right there to chase on the way behind. All right, looks like we're getting a look at the replay this time, and you can see, like I said, the level of control. He is just tracing that white line.
100%.
And I mean, it's just crazy to see what he's able to do with that machine. It's like he's on rails all the way around. For certain. We come on back. Looks like the vote is already in, and he was able to just squeak out DK by 0.1. 3.9 puts him in the top spot. And so as we're looking at Potate's machine here,
little royal purple.
and he did an awesome job matching up the design here. It looks just like the logo, man. Did good work with that, but we'll take a quick look at his car, since usually we look at the next car up during the replay, but the replay didn't want to cooperate with us this last time around. So take a look at the purple and silver BMW here. Purple and yellow with the silver wheels, I meant. Look at that, Mondello Park right there on the side. He knew where he was coming to compete.
It's a good looking car.
This is a very good looking car, and I've seen it in practice and in warm-ups. It's a good driving car too, so we're going to see what we get as he gets ready to burn these tires on down. And let's see how much power he's rocking in the BMW here. They usually don't come, there ain't no slouch, they don't come to joke around, so we'll see what he's got. As he gets the green light from race control and takes off rather quickly, this thing has got some speed. Now, Potate is the one, he always comes with the angle, so we talk about theory coming with consistency. Potate always comes with angle, and he is for certain getting some out of this BMW. Try to run the drone cam a little high up in the air so we can see all of that angle in relation to the track. Oh, he gets in hot! Oh, right there into the tire barrier. That is unfortunate.
Like you said before, it's a very technical spot of the track.
Yeah, it really is, but that's how much speed this car is carrying. But he gets back in it, so it looks like it didn't affect the suspension of the car too much there. Maybe a little body damage, but it looks like he's holding on. And we'll see how he finishes the run out, but that was unfortunate. But due to all the hecticness and craziness of the past couple weeks, and not being able to get one practice event in, and we had to reschedule qualifying over to this week.
No, I see Scump's car now.
All right, are we alive here?
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah, we good.
Well, that was weird. I don't know what it's those replays, man. That's what it is. It's those evil replays are coming to get us.
Messing with everything.
But we are back in business here, it looks like, as we got the votes in for Potate and his run. He came out with a 2.7. He got a little bit of love there for the effort on the second attempt here. So as we look at Scum's Lamborghini here,
I do have to say, usually these Lamborghinis are all-wheel drive, but I think he has well, I'm about positive he made a mod on it or whatever.
yep, he's got the rear wheel.
Got the rear-wheel drive.
Rear-wheel drive on it, or disengage the, in some way disengage the front differential maybe.
Yeah, he just took
that out of there. You don't need it.
Just pull it out.
Yeah, he just took the drop line out.
Just pulled the whole thing out of there.
You there, DK? This Lambo came with rear drive. This particular version.
Oh, this one was interesting.
Yep.
The Huracan?
Mm-hmm. They made a rear drive version of it.
Well, there we go. Learn something new every day. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to see what it can do here, and hopefully we get to see a replay of this one as well. We're gonna try for it here. We'll give it our best shot, but we're gonna see what Scum has got as he gives it his best shot. The first ever slide style run in a Lamborghini. And does it show the speed of a Lamborghini? Holy crap, that is terrifying. It's done up to look like the Joker, but man, this thing is no joke. This is scary.
Nah, I see what you did there.
What, right? What are we gonna do with this in the tandems, man? He's gonna just run away from everybody. He makes his way through that tight technical turn there. Gets on the handbrake and cranks back down on the accelerator. Boy, this thing is wild right here.
Yeah, I don't want to tandem this one.
No, that's gonna be that'd be like riding a bull right there, an angry one at that. And he gets over in the grass, is still holding on to it. This thing is getting it. What a ride right there. Let's get a look at that replay. Please let us get a look at that replay, because I gotta see that one again. Nope, it wants to show us Potate's machine. We don't want to see Potate's machine right now. We saw that run earlier. All right, come on. We're going to try this one more time here. Well, apparently we only get to see Potate on the replay here. I'm not sure why we're not getting that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take some looks around at the beautiful sights of Mondello Park, and we're going to take a quick look into our replay system here. But what do you guys think of the? Or okay, we're just gonna be all over the place. We're just gonna dance. What do you guys think about the Lamborghini there? The scums run with the Lamborghini. The vote is still up in the chat.
I mean, that thing's got a lot of power.
Got a lot of power, but with that, sometimes you can't hold the angle that you want.
That is the truth. You gotta have the control to go with the power. All right, so while we're in holdover mode here, we're looking at the beautiful sights of the Mondello Park course. So we're going to take a look here, see if I can't figure out.
Mom's trying to relate.
I see that. Well, we can catch up with everybody in the chat. What is going on, everybody? We appreciate everyone for coming to hang out with us today. Come see some drift action. They're saying they can't see any votes. Are you guys in a browser window or are you in the app? If you are in the app, it is a very large chance that voting just does not work. Twitch has been having problems with that for months now, but the web browser view should be able to cover it for you and let you see those votes. Right, we are getting all reset on the replays here, so we should be just checking over everything, making sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. Well, we've reset everything here, so we're just gonna make our way back around. So we are going to take a look here. We got Damien is lined up and ready to go, and I think we are all set. to show his machine here. So we're gonna take a look at this S15 here. It's the same one you're used to seeing. There's definitely some tweaks to the design here, and I believe he's made some more tweaks on the tune of this machine to handle this Mondello course here. Just take a look right at the front here, showing a little love to myself and Charlie, of course, with the little logo right here on the corner too. We appreciate and love him for that. The SLIDESTYLE logo on the back window here. It's always repping for us, so we're gonna see what he can do with this machine here. So he gets ready to take off, and hopefully we get 2 looks at it. But otherwise, keep your eyes peeled, because this might be the only time you get to see him bringing the S15 power. Now the S15s were a bit of a discussion with the SLIDESTYLE community as we were trying to figure out if it was the cars or just the drivers that carried all the speed. And as we come to find out through a little bit of testing and practice, we found that it was indeed the drivers. So you see how absolutely rocket ship fast this machine is, but the amount of control he has. Well, these guys switched over to some different cars and showed that it is not the S15 that's doing it. It is their hands and feet on the steering wheel and gas pedals. And you can see right there, Damien is coming to show that these cars are exactly as hooked up as they can be. Come on, let's hope we can get another view of that. Let's see
the
it.
S chassis are always a
There's his car.
to go with. Absolutely.
Always.
All the S chassis are really good with that.
Moving with the quickness around that long turn there. As we get the vote is in the chat now for Damien's run, so let us know what you think. But you can see how much angle and speed he was able to get out of that.
Very strong run.
Absolutely. I'm sitting here just watching. What a show right there for Damien. So looks like we don't have another car lined up here, so as race control gets that sorted out, we'll watch that one more time. We'll get another look at Damien's run as the vote's still going. See one more time as he gets an absolute ripper of a start on his run there. And the way that he navigates, I'm telling y'all, that corner is so difficult how it tightens up right at the end of it. He is able to navigate through there like it's nothing, man. This car is just absolutely on point. And Damien always brings it, a former SLIDESTYLE winner. He is able to throw it down and make it happen. So we get the vote in, so we will average that up and see where his score lays out here. As we look at the next machine up in line is Kakumba, trying out something new here with the BMW. Got
Speaking to my heart with a BMW.
It's a beautiful ride here, and he's got the cutouts of the hood and everything. He's just pulling that weight off of there, you know, making sure he's got it tuned up exactly the way he needs it.
Got to make room for that LS.
That's right. Get a little air in there too. You know, keep things nice and cool. With the supercharger you see sitting there. But I love the color fade to the pink here. Pink, white, black, grays, it all blends so well together, looks so good. And you can tell right here, man, this is a purpose-built racing machine. As Damien's score comes through, came in with a 3.6 on the average there. Puts him good for 4th place currently. As Kakumba gets ready to bring his run in, and we'll see what we get here. mean motor roaring to life there. As these guys are all making quick work of that first S-bend there. I thought that was going to be a little bit more of a, not really a challenge, but I thought I was going to, you know, see some different ways of approaching it there. And it looks like everybody is just giving it the smoothest possible run through. And Kakumba handling that. I'm trying to think of what we could call that turn, where it starts out nice and open and then closes up on you quick. It's like a funnel. It's the funnel turn.
Here we go.
And he is able to get through there with no issues at all, and then sliding smoothly through this S-bend here.
Beautiful run.
We go to get another quick look at that. Is the Kakumba machine as he goes to take off. And here he goes, the funnel. I like that, the funnel turn, and he handles it perfectly. Comes in right on the white line on the outside and then cranks it in. Makes up all the use of the course that he has there, and then keeps that front tire right on the rumble strip all the way around that long 180 turn, and just smoothly flows all the way through to the finish here. Absolute precision there. So get your vote in the chat if you can see it. I know people are having problems with it this evening, but get your vote in there and see what we think. As we look at Foxy's machine here,
another BMW.
It's BMW and Mustang night tonight, with the holographic style designs on the side here. You love to see that. It's always cool looking. BMW is ready to bring it, I am sure. As we get the votes in for Kakumba here. Seeing some love there. From everybody. There's probably 15 or 20 seconds left. If you haven't got your vote in, you can't decide. Throw it in there real quick and let them know what you think. And we'll see where Kakumba lands. It's interesting being the BMW and Mustang show here. It looks like horsepower is the name of the game.
For sure.
For
with
this
the long
month's course.
sweepers and the control you can get out of them.
Absolutely, you gotta have it. We are gonna get score in here. Kakumba score comes in.
That little Corolla can put it down. I just gotta say.
Yeah, it absolutely can. And Kakumba's score comes in with a whopping 4.4 to take the top spot away from Theory.
Dang.
I mean, he came to show the power and control was there, and he brought it, and everybody definitely showed their love for that run. So now that is a tough bar to reach for Foxy, and we're gonna see what he can do here. He goes to make his run, and we will see what this BMW can do. Heats those tires up right off the line. A little bit of a different approach there to that tight S-bend at the beginning. Kind of slowed himself down a little bit before this long sweeper, which gave him a little momentum. Can he hold on to it?
Oh.
He does. He holds on to it.
You'll love to see it.
For anybody that's never played CarX, we had a little network lag there. I saw it happen twice. Look, we got a mini replay. At least we're getting some replays to work, right? Oh, now he skipped around on. Well, I think that was the game catching back up with itself. So we are back to real time now, and you can see him showing the power there. But he slowed it down at the beginning of that S curve, as we're going to see on the replay here in just a second. but he slowed it down right at the beginning of the S-curve. So he brings it around here, whips it around, gets the momentum slow so you can really see the car go from a low speed and wheel all the way out. But it's almost like he misjudged the entry point on the next corner, got over in the grass, but he's able to hold on to it, which is so hard to do. You see there's a little bit of a network skip, so we're actually, he looked like he was carrying enough momentum. I don't think it looked like he stopped there, but I do not think in reality he actually did. He had too much momentum before the car suddenly came to a stop, so I don't think he did stop there. I think he was in motion. There was just a bit of a network glitch there, but otherwise a very smooth run from Foxy there. Is always looking good.
Well, I can safely say he's not having my network issues.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, well, we're glad you're still here.
I'll do what I can.
But you said there was some weather coming through your area. Is that still happening there? Or?
It's pounding outside right now.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get too bad and you stay safe over there.
Hopefully you don't send that weather up to me.
Yeah, you hold on to that stuff. You hold on to that stuff. But
Yeah, that's all that Florida man stuff down there.
The Florida man weather. Well, we got another Mustang here with just like the smooth, clean, dark red, but with the yellow headlights, man. Looks like it's like an evil monster. Something come out of cave right here. This is the cave Mustang. Ultimate is ready to tear it up here with this machine.
It's a demon.
So the votes are coming in for Foxy. What was that, Akuza?
Sponsored by DC Shoes.
DC Shoes. I miss him.
Can I see it?
Oh, with my reshade settings, it's weird. Hang on, let me get to the other side of the car. I can't see it. If you get right there, you can see on the side of the car. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot see that with the way that my stuff is set up, but there is DC Shoes right there on the side. I thought you were saying there, I thought there was a joke there. I was missing something, but no. It sure is right on the side of the car. I can't barely see it. But this is a good looking machine either way. Foxy comes in on his score with a 2.9, which puts him in 8th place. So we have got Ultimate and Wayne. And I hear reports that Exy may not be able to make his run. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to take a crack at it or not, but we will see what Ultimate has got here. Hopefully Exy will be able to make a pass. We will find out as we go. Yet another Mustang, and let's see if it brings the power just like the other Mustangs. And this long sweeping left-hander here is the way to show it. Quick transition there, gets out on the rumble strips, holds that throttle down, gets to the inside, makes a good line there, all the way out to the white line. Let's see how he handles the funnel turn here. Look at the run our man Ultimate is putting down here.
Funneled it right in there.
He sure did, man. Had fun in the funnel. Showing the power and handling all at once, putting a great showing on for this car here. Let's get a look at that one. That was an incredible run there. As he gets his, you could definitely see the power as he launches off the line there. But it's very similar to DK's run is how smooth you take a car with that much power. And that car is, I mean, would y'all agree that car is a decent bit heavier than most of the other cars running today, the Mustang over the others, and to be able to maintain that much control and the transitions you can get out of it.
don't know how the guys control it because I put mine on 90s and had to slow it way down for me to be able to do anything with it.
Oh God, you made me lose that thought, Jay.
You took it from him. You stole it away.
Going to my thought now.
I got it back now.
There it comes.
Some of these cars work on momentum. Some of the cars work on torque. Some of the cars work on speed. I say the Mustang is the power and speed.
Got it. That does make sense right there. Well, speaking of torque, you've got the light little 180 here with all kinds of motor in it and Wayne behind the wheel. This thing is the torque machine. It'll get up and go real quick, and it'll keep those rear tires spinning. So we're going to get Ultimate's run in the chat. Just a few seconds left on the vote. Let us know what you think about it and see where you want to see him in the bracket later on this evening. As we take a look at Wayne's machine. So normally rocking the S15, but he has got the Falcon livery on the 180SX. We had a discussion at last night's final practice for anybody that was here. I learned something new. So depending on where the release of the vehicle, there was a different version of this car released both in Japan, around internationally, and in the US. And they are all referred to by different names. So, but in either way, this is a hatchback version of an S13, and that was news to me. But this particular model in the game, CarX here, is a 180SX, as we discovered through Jay's research, and he made sure we got the lowdown on the whole situation.
180SX is the JDM version, the 240SX is the US version.
There it is. Akuza with the backup, letting us know. So here,
200 is European.
So we got Ultimate has got oh, look at that, second place for his run, a 3.9, tying with Theory, but we have our averaging system goes all the way out to like the 10,000th place if it needs to. So he just squeaks by Theory there, has a 3.9. And Wayne and Exy are our last two drivers. Hearing word that Exy may not be able to make his pass, so this may be the last driver we have here is Wayne, which would mean in the main event bracket, that would mean that the #1 seed car would get a bye run, if I'm not mistaken. So we're kind of upping the stakes here for Wayne to see if he can knock Kakumba off the top spot, because otherwise that means Kakumba just moves right on into the eliminator round with no competition. So I'm sure whoever gets the win here, so over Wayne or Kakumba, who's it going to be? Unless Exy is able to make a run here at the end. But we are going to see what Wayne has got here, if he's going to be able to knock Kakumba off the top spot. He's got to beat a 4.4. See what he's able to come up with. And we were talking about that torque, and there it was, man. That car just absolutely just sends it right off the line. All that power straight to the rear wheels.
All of it.
And you see the signature Wayne suspension tuning, the three-wheeling it almost at all times. You can see it, that front wheel stops, it's in the air. And I mean, just stamps the car down. He never fails to bring it. Look at that, gets on the handbrake, and you think it's because something happened and he didn't get the entry he wanted, but no, it's because he wanted to be sure that he was tracing that white line with the rear tires, which he does in 2 and 3 corners. And gets the little donut there at the end for good measure. We're gonna watch that one more time. What a show. Wayne is always bringing it here.
I know it was another S car, but I'm just happy it's not another Sylvia anyway.
That's true, man. That is true. We cut down on the S15 action. Well, we switched it over to BMWs and Mustangs this week, but it's always good to change it up. I mean, Wayne, I'm telling you, the three-wheeling it all the way around, he has got these cars just, I don't know how he does it. I have tried to do it, and I don't know how he does it. Looking over in the chat as we're going along here, Mom says 6 stars. She's going with the Dave Meltzer rating system. wrestling reference that I'm sure almost nobody understands, but I had to throw it out there. Oh boy, what a run there from Wayne. Take a look at this field of drivers. As we calculate up Wayne's score, make sure you get your votes in there, let him know. And is he gonna knock Kakumba off the top spot and get a bye run in the main event this evening? We've got the doubleheader today. Odd scheduling conflicts, and that's why we ended up with a smaller crowd here for qualifying. But next month, you can sign up, !SlideStyle, to find out everything you need to know. As we wait, we'll pull up the schedule here for the upcoming events next month. Obviously, here in just a little while, we're going to have our main event this evening. But June 3rd, we're going to open up our event registration for next month's event at Red Rock. Sign-up form will be open. We'll have 2 open practices, both on the Fridays of the 3rd and the 10th. 16th, we'll close up that registration. That's a Thursday. We'll get our qualifying practice in for those drivers. Qualifying will be on the 17th, and then the 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have our Red Rock main event. It looks like our scores are in. We are going to see where does Wayne land on the list, and does he top out Kakumba? 4.3. He is 1/10 of a point behind Kakumba.
Damn, dude.
Shoo, that is about as close as you can get right there. Well, I mean, both of those guys had absolutely stellar runs, but that puts Kakumba in the top spot, which means we can go on ahead and pull up our bracket here.
I will lose a good bit of betting money, because if I was a betting man, I would bet Wayne would.
I kind of was thinking the same thing, because Wayne knew what he needed to bring, and I thought he was gonna knock Kakumba off the top spot here. So as you can see, oh, I see 2 blank spots for some reason. Am I losing count? Well, we're going to have to take another. Who are we missing? I don't know what happened with that. Something's going on there with the count on our bracket, but otherwise you can see Kakumba is there in the top spot, and he will have a bye run for his first round pass. But then we're going to have Damien and Scum are paired up. DK and Foxy, that's going to be a show. Theory and Potate, you talk about the guys that are consistent with their control. Jay and Akuza, our broadcast partners here, are going to be running against each other.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
And then, and then Ultimate versus a mystery partner, because I don't know who we're missing. Trying to look down the list here. I think we've got everybody. Who am I missing? Have we got everybody covered?
Doesn't look like Wayne's in there.
Yeah,
Wayne didn't. Yeah, his score. So it could be Ultimate versus Wayne. That's who it would be. In that last group, I'm not sure why it didn't pass over there. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll make sure that everything is all updated, squared away, and good to go. See if we can't get a quick reload on it here. It still doesn't like it. So, well, either way, we will make sure that gets updated, and that's, card subject to change. But I believe that is going to be it for our qualifying event this evening. We appreciate everyone coming to hang out with us, and we will switch over to the booth cam here. We had a good night tonight, man. It was a fun time. And of course, you can always head on over to alexonyourscreen.com if you want to check out what's the wrong side here. Look at this here. Boom. There is SlideStyle merch with the summertime SlideStyle logo provided by our one and only Jay. So you can head on over that direction and check out all that cool stuff. We had a great event tonight. It was a fun time, and we are getting ready for it's a double header this evening, so we're going to take a quick break. What time are we looking at here? It's a quarter after 8. So I believe here at 8:30, we will get everybody lined up and ready to rock for our main event. And we are going to have some tandem fun this evening, so stick around, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with some more slide style action, but until next time, this is Slide Style Round 5 qualifying here at Mondello Park. It's presented to you by Alex on your screen. I am Alex. I am on your screen. Jay, Akuza, and DK here with me in the commentary, well, the virtual commentary booth. They're not here. I wish they were here. But and they will be back for our main event as well.
Around. You got cooties.
That's right. Y'all stay away. I'm gonna sit right here. I need my personal space, you know. But we're overlooking the beautiful Mondello Park here, and we will be back in just a little while. But we appreciate everybody for coming and voting and putting up with our weird replays and everything like that. But we will be right back here at 8:30 for our main bracket event, and we will see y'all here in just a little while.